Just a little disclaimer, this video is for intermediate macrame artists, and it is to be used to create your own designs, own personal designs. This is not a every single pattern is going to look the same kind of video. This is just me sharing my most loved wall hanging, so that's how we're going to just start out the video. So first we're going to go ahead and take your outer piece and start tying double half hitch knots, and you can do this as long as short as you want. It's a little tricky with this particular design, but I just go ahead and kind of eyeball this whole piece. Like I said, again, it is not a one size fits all, so everything will look different, and every knot you're tying is a double half hitch knot. But sometimes we just reverse which cord we're using, etc., etc. So here I'm just taking another strand kind of back along the what I just worked on, and we're going ahead and tying some reverse. When I say reverse, I just mean the opposite way, not actually reverse half hitch knots. There's still half hitch knots, but we're just going in the opposite direction. Now we're just flipping, and to get the curve pattern, you just got to keep flipping back and forth. And we go ahead and just continue till we have a point. So now I'm just going ahead and making the vine part. Once I have that, I'm going to head and make the leaf part. And this is just a combination of swapping back and forth, as you can see here. And if you need to, go ahead and pause or rewind to catch what I'm doing again. As you keep going and progress throughout this wall hanging, you will kind of learn how to ease into each leaf, and it's just a combination of gentle curves, double half hitch knots, and eyeballing it. Honestly, that is my go-to, is just eyeballing it, seeing what looks good, seeing how much leaves need or where they need to be, all those things. So this is strictly just to use your creative side and to create it how exactly you want. So again, we're going ahead and making a leaf, and as you can see, I'm kind of curving it ever so slightly on the one side. Now I take the next piece and just start going again and doing a slight curve as well. As you continue throughout your wall hanging, making all the vines, you will notice that you need to continue to move down your macrame string just to make some room, because if you get too many close together, it will bunch up and it won't look the way you would want it to. It'll just look lumpy. So that's what I was doing there, is just moving all the pieces on the dowel rod just over a little bit to make more room and go into my next piece. So for this side, I decided to just go ahead and start a whole new branch and continue making the vine, and that just means that they are not attached to the other vines, so this is just a standalone stem of a branch. So now you're just going to take the guide piece and continue twisting and turning it to make the leaf, as you can see that I am doing here. Now what to do when there's a gap. Go ahead and just take an extra piece of string and attach it to your string using a lark's head knot. And you can do this, use your own judgment. It depends on how much cord you want between spaces. And once you apply that second string, just go ahead, take the next string to the right and double half hitch knot to secure that together. So I found another gap and just went ahead and added another piece. To make another leaf, go ahead and take your guide knot, which is your furthest cord, and take the next piece to the left and do a double half hitch knot. And you continue to do this, or like here I am making mine a little bit bigger, so I'm taking one kind of back, doing some double half hitch knots. I will grab the next piece to the right of me, do another half hitch knot, and then grab my guide piece that I was working on to connect the greenery leaf together, as you can see. And just to connect them, you do 2 double half hitch knots. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, follow and comment for more.